Hello, hello, and welcome back as Will McKenzie and Astrid, somebody, interrupt each other in every cutscene like a Fox News presidential debate. In Perfidious, Pete plays the long dark. I'm going to just chuck another couple sticks on the fire here. I want to keep this going. We got to go explore, and, it's time to get out of this cave. We've been in here for a couple dozen days now. I'm ready to go out and do a little exploring. And, it's troublesome, though. The cutscene, I gotta say, it's like the least Canadian thing we've ever seen. Nobody gets to finish a sentence around here. Welcome to no thought-completed theater. And I always thought Canadians were supposed to be stereotyped as, like, super polite and friendly, but Will and Astrid probably interrupted each other, like, 25 times in a conversation that consisted of a total of 30 sentences. Their little cutscene there. Also, they were saying some pretty not nice things to each other. They're really blowing my mind on the whole polite stereotype. Just because they're out in the wilderness doesn't mean it's time for the true north to go full topsy-turvy. You guys gotta, that's no excuse for rudeness. Just because you're stranded out here in a deadly wilderness probably gonna die, you still need to be polite. In fact, we should probably apologize to Mr. Moose here. Be like, oh, geez, sorry there, Mr. Elk. Sorry about carving all the flesh off your torso, but, it didn't really seem like you were in no particular rush to use it, and darned if I'm not gonna need those calories if I'm gonna be hoofing it all the way over to Moose Jaw. So, sorry, but I'm gonna need to gnaw on your Moose Jaw so I can get with the Moose Jaw, if you catch my meaning there, Mr. Elk. Yeah, see, now that's how true Canadian behaves there, Pete. Not only did I apologize to the moose for stealing his skin, but also a little self-deprecating humor, too. Now what do you say we climb on up out of this ravine there, eh? Sounds like a pretty good idea. Oh, shit, we have... Oh, God. Alright, well... I suppose... rose hips. Oh, finally we could pick up rose hips, huh? Sometimes Mother Nature or pharmacists craft rose hips into a preparation that can be boiled into water to produce tea with the pain-relieving properties. Keep your eyes open for other natural remedies. Got it. Well, there's rose hips, like, literally everywhere down here, so let's just take all of them. Okay, got our rose hips, and I'm guessing they're probably gonna make us go back. Yeah, alright. Is our fire still burning? Let's go stoke our fire, because I don't want to have to restart it. Yeah, of course it smarts, Will. You just broke your ankle falling off a cliff, dog. What do you expect? Also, shouldn't you be a little more Canadian about that? Be like, oh, geez, that hurts a whole bunch there, eh? That's got a real humdinger of a nanny there for the pain. Woo, boy, that one, she got me good there, that old cliff. Boy, that's a smart one. Will is like the least Canadian of all time. Except for the fact that he had like a jar of Canadian mist on his desk. Oh, our campfire's down to embers. Quick, throw a stick in. I don't want this fire to go out, because I don't want to have to restart it. Matches, we never know how scarce a resource they are going to be, and we only have so many of them. We want to keep our matches, keep them flowing free. Let's grab some more rose hips here. More rose hips. This place is lousy with rose hips. What else we got? Anything over here? I should be careful walking around in these inclines. I don't want to sprain my ankle again. But hey, at least we're not playing Anna or Astrid or whatever her name is, because she would have broken her bones like 35 times already. I don't think she'd have a bone left in her body at this point. She'd be nothing but fractures. She has brittle bird bone syndrome, of course you know. It's a well-documented phenomenon in which her bones are brittle like a tiny, tiny bird. Let's grab these. We can probably get the rest of these rose hips. I think we had like a half hour on our fire. Let's see if we can't get this branch harvested, grab the rest of these rose hips, get back into our cave, stoke the blaze, and brew what I'm going to guess is probably some rose hip tea. We've played enough Long Dark to know rose hip tea is a modified painkiller. It does all the same stuff that painkillers do, which is good because we don't have any. Despite the fact that this is Canada, and, if my history into Long Dark has taught me anything, it's that every single vehicle in Canada contains at least one toque with a maple leaf on it, one can of Stacy's grape soda, and a bottle of oxycodone, because that's how Canadians roll. So, here, chuck this on there, and let's chuck in a couple more sticks. It's probably good. That's 9 hours of fire. All right, let's melt half a liter of water. Pete, you already have a bunch of water prepared? Yeah, I do, but, I mean, if we're going to be making tea, I don't necessarily want to use all my water making tea. And then we're going to boil that half a liter. Now we've got some boiling water. We should be able to craft tea. Okay. Go to the food. Why can't I make rose hips, though? I have boiling water. And I have tea. I have rose hips, right? Where are they in my inventory? They're like, what, a food? They're not a food. Are they a medicine? They're a medicine. They're not a medicine. Where the hell are they? Here they are. Fruit of a wild rose bush can be used to make a tea that helps manage pain. How? Prepared rose hips. Oh, we gotta mash them first. All right, then. So this takes 15 minutes to mash rose hips? Wow, all right. I mean, mangle them down, I guess. There we go. And we get a half-hour campfire. Can we make the tea now? Prepared rose hips. Cook them. We've done it. That's right. We've got a modified natural painkiller. Oh, we like the herbal stuff up here in Canada. That's why we legalized it, Pete. So how do I drink that, though? Rose hip tea. Done. Also, where did I get a tea cup? I just like to put that out there. So our ankle is healed, and we're warming... once again, Will has completed a trivial task and decided... To hell with the rest of the day, I'm gonna collapse into a heap and sleep away my troubles. If I stay in this ravine long enough, eventually someone will come and rescue me.
I think I can climb out of here now.
Okay, well good. I mean, it's only been 5 days that you've been living in this crevasse. What you know can save you. As you learn things about the world, either through your own actions or through interacting with people, you unlock knowledge about people, places, and things in action. Deeper knowledge can be revealed when you gain the trust of others, survivors you meet. This knowledge is tracked in your journal for future reference. Okay, so what did we learn something? Our hand feels stronger, we can climb out now. People, places, things, we have learned literally nothing. Okay. We do have Astrid's hard case, fragile, handle with care. And general notes. Oh, we can just type in the general notes section. I mean, I've played enough of The Long Dark, I don't really feel like I need any general notes, thanks. Maybe let's break down a couple branches because we are a little low on sticks. Our condition is relatively good. We're not freezing to death yet. No more branches came down overnight, so we probably want to get everyone we can get our grubby little mitts on then. We have no idea what lies ahead. We already searched this. We've stolen all of the rose hips. I mean, we have completely scavenged this place dry. There ain't nothing left. Let's beat it. Pay our last respects to Mr. Elk up here, and then we'll go climb a mountain. Oh, geez, Mr. Elk, I'm real terribly sorry there about what with the stealing your skin and cooking and eating it. But, you know, like I said, you wasn't using it there. And, well, I mean, I just needed it more. I'm sorry. Just, I'm gonna go and leave you for dead there. Okay, so we did it. We made it. And, hey, more rose hips up here. I guess they put an abundance of rose hips in case we fell again and broke our other ankle. Also, this makes me a little trepidatious for the fact that we have to continue to climb, because now I'm assuming that every time we have to climb, we're going to fall at least once. Got a lot of rose hips up here. This does not bode well. Well, you know what they say, Pete, there, you... okay. Well, I actually wanted to get the rose hips, but I guess we're climbing instead. All right. Well, we didn't fall, at least. I'm definitely not climbing back down for rose hips. We have probably more than we're going to use. I think I'm going to make it. It's the Canadian spirit right there, Will. Optimism. That's what'll get you through a tough time there, champ. You just got to have a positive outlook and, you know, a general good attitude about life and your prospects there. Also got to grab some more rose hips because I steal everything. This is a compulsion I have in video games where things are collectible. I can't not take stuff. It's one of the reasons why I don't play the Morrowind games, because I spend like 4.5 hours every time I play it just stealing silverware. Be like, I don't want this silverware. It's not even worth taking, but I can't not take it. Just like these rose hips. I don't need these. What am I going to do with them? I got like 8 billion rose hips, but I can't not take them because they're there. I just, you know what? It's like those Starlight Mints. I hate Starlight Mints, but if I'm at a restaurant, they have a jar of those on the counter, I take a fistful. I don't even want them. They're gross. I actively dislike them, but I just can't help it. I'm picking them up and taking them. Oh, hey, we got the plane. Okay, so there should be some, like, sweet loot here at this plane crash. Like, I will... He's a real Canadian. He had at least the thing of... he had a toque with a maple leaf on it.
Sure hope Astrid's not in there.
I mean, I should have... Oh, cutscene. Well, welcome back, folks, as we get to the rudest Canadian playlet theater. Watch as these two proceed to interrupt the shit out of each other. Let's count the interruptions.
Where and why?
Your ring. Our ring.
So, you were married... Hey, wait a minute! Will definitely did not have a wedding ring on in the previous cutscene. He definitely did not. Go back and watch it. He did not have a wedding ring on, because I looked.
Why?
Memories, I guess.
Oh, you know, memories are the good times, eh?
Not all of it.
They haven't interrupted each other once.
Look. I should have looked for you.
Maybe go for... I should have searched for you.
I've kept
Just
busy.
a little elegant variation, Will, maybe?
I've moved on.
You sure? Because this all seems pretty familiar.
Flying to the desolate middle of nowhere with a mystery case in the middle of a howling blizzard? Sure, this is the kind of thing you guys did a lot.
No, I'm not working at the center anymore.
Nope, I've given up working at the center, working over to the square now.
Freelance, you could say.
Ah, okay, so my earlier codicil about you getting kicked out of the medical association for the non-stop drinking was actually perfectly accurate, huh?
Plenty of things you could be doing besides
Drunken doctor kills patient ejected from medical practice.
in the daytime.
Hey, we had a lot of good times in this plane. And it's
Did she just say something about daytime drinking?
I'm not here to fight. Really.
Yeah, let's, we could do a little nighttime drinking in the plane there. What do you say? Do you want to tie one on there, Will?
I think about him all the time, you know.
The doctor?
I know you do.
So, did you have an affair with the doctor?
The choice I made. I did it for us.
You don't have to. Let's just not.
Oh, there's an interruption.
Important that you hear this. There's things I need to say.
Mackenzie, not now.
Oh,
There's
interruption. Interruption.
Shut up for
Interruption.
Something's wrong.
Somebody flag it. That was like 6 in a row.
That is not good.
What's going on?
Power's gone. Whole electrical
I'm
system
gonna
is
say
gone.
it's some kind of bizarre geomagnetic effect that has caused the world's magnetic field to go topsy-turvy. Also crashed your plane, apparently. Aw, they were reunited in death. How quaint. Well, let's go pry Astrid's corpse out of the wreckage, then.
There must be signs of Astrid around here somewhere.
If nothing else, we can steal that wedding ring and hawk it down at the pawn shop and trade it for booze. Sticks. So, always pick up sticks. Free, this is just free firewood. This is firewood that costs us no effort. It takes no calories, no time. This is just free heat. Always pick up sticks. There's a ton here. We're taking all of them. We're taking them till we're encumbered, in fact, if we have to. More sticks. New location discovered.
Sure, which of us looks worse? Poor girl.
Talking about
This isn't how things were supposed to end.
Talking about Astrid? Because I don't see her in the plane anywhere. Doesn't look like it. What's this? Reclaimed wood. Tub of beef jerky. Hell yeah. Some orange soda. Oh, okay. Well, Will's plane had orange soda in it. I mean, it's not grape soda, technically, as a Canadian. Stacy's grape soda, I think, in your vehicle is required by law, but I suppose I'll allow it. The last time we broke down a crate, it had goodies in it. Oh, this one has goodies, too. We got a vest and some socks. We should put those on. Okay, let's finish stealing all this. No, seriously, though. Put on anything that gives us a warmth bonus. Frozen. What does frozen mean? This is 29% wet? Why is our clothing wet? Can we put on some frozen? I guess we have to wait until our body heat warms up our clothing and then it gets wet and then we gotta wait until it also dries? So maybe we should build a fire and like dry out our clothing? Did that make us colder? And she feels like -10. So our clothing bonus must be just atrocious. If it's... Yeah, we're only getting like maybe 1 or 2... We have hypothermia risk. That's real bad. We need to find someplace to warm up. Alright. Did we steal everything? I mean, I suppose we could just build a fire right here, but... I'd really rather find a cave or like a lean-to. Some manner of primitive shelter. Something. Astrid's rags.
Definitely pass through here. And in a hurry.
Okay. Sprinting. Walking to snow with heavy packing get tiring, but sometimes you just have to run, escape wildlife, avoid weak eyes, or get to shelter faster by sprinting. Keep in mind, sprinting up uses more calories than walking, but your sprint stamina is limited by how restrictive your clothing is. It takes you a while to recover sprint stamina, so use it wildly. Is there going to be like a dangerous animal or something in this valley that we have to run through? Is that what's going on here? We have to sprint past something that's going to be like harmful to us? I don't really want to do that. I also am not going to take time to break down branches, but if we see any sticks, we're damn sure picking them up. More sticks. Okay, what's over here? Is there maybe a cave or something back here that we could build a fire in? We've got plenty of firewood. Make use of some of these sticks. Nope. Rose hips? Nothing. Be like a tunnel that goes... Nope, there ain't shit back here. Alright, well then. I was hopeful we might find some shelter to try and avoid hypothermia, because I definitely do not want to pick up a case of the old frostbite. Yeah, that's right, Pete. Ain't nothing attractive about black fingertips or a black nose that's all done rotted and fallen off. Just ask that old Tyrion Lannister. He'll tell you. Stone. Okay. Another stone. Bunnies! We can kill bunnies. Alright. It's time to brain a bunny with a rock. This is the best part of the long dark. Aim true and you won't go hungry. You can pick up small stones and use them to stun rabbits. Equip them and throw them to hit a rabbit, then grab it while it's stunned. If you can kill it, you can eat it. Oh, Mr. Bunny, you're about to have a very bad day, my friend. A very, very bad bunny day. Come here. I'm the world's greatest killer. I'm like Wesley in Wanted. I am the killer. Come to me, bunny. First off, we should probably equip one of these rocks, though. We are hungry anyway. I don't want to put the rock away, man. Come on. Circle. Oh, there he is. We got it. Be very, very quiet. We are beating bunnies. Got him. Oh, get wrecked, bunny. Oh, yeah. Snapped your little bunny neck, didn't I? We snapped his little neck. Now he's a dead bunny. Very funny, dead bunny. His little buddy's about to get one in a brain pan, too. Come here, bunny. If you want to put on a wig and lipstick to try and avoid your demise, you might suggest doing that right now. Get wrecked, rabbit. Oh, we nailed him right in the face, crack. Hehehe. Oh, he wasn't very, very quiet, was you, bunny? No. Elmer blast your head off. Danny twisted your little neck. Now Elmer's going to take you home and throw you in the stew pot. Arguably my Elmer Fudd, while terrible, may be one of my better impressions. Yet any more bunny for cattails? I see cattails. Forget it, bunnies, we don't give a shit about you anymore. There is superfood afoot. Cattails abound, the greatest food in all of the world. Somebody has been here recently. They left beef jerky, a tinder plug, and some cedar firewood. They also left this burned out campfire, which I think we're going to restart. I don't want to use accelerant. Wooden matches, a tinder plug. Let's just throw... I mean, we've got plenty of sticks here. Let's just start a fire with sticks. I want to try and get warm, but also I would like to eat a bunny. I'm going to devour this bunny. Oh, that's right. We killed this bunny, and now we're going to skin him alive and eat his little flesh. Didn't stand a chance, did you, rabbit? Should have put on the dress. Should have put on the wig. Should have put on the lipstick. Shouldn't have taken that wrong turn at Albuquerque. That's what you shouldn't have done. Now, stew pot. This is good, though. This allows us to do two things. One, we can warm up a little bit, because we are quite cold. Two, we can cook some bunny. And three, we can skin these rabbits and possibly dry out and warm our clothes as well. And you know what? Just regular flat-out cook, too. So we should have dead bunnies in our inventory. Oh, that's right. Little bunny, get harvested. I'm taking all of your stuff. All of your meats. Harvest with a scrap metal shard. You can rip these guys apart with your bare hand, but it takes forever. It takes 279 calories to harvest this rabbit. Also an hour and 7 minutes. We should still have a little bit of fire left. We healed our hypothermia risk. That's fantastic. Okay, there's still, what, a little bit of meat on this bunny? Take it. I want all of the bunny's meat. Harvest the bunny's meat. It'll take us 4 minutes and 18 calories here. I hope the smell of delicious roasting rabbit doesn't scare off the other bunnies, because I would like to kill them and take them with me. Don't be afraid, little bunnies. I don't mean you any harm. You know, except that I'm going to tear your flesh off your bones with my bare hands and cram it in my ravenous maw. Cooking us some fresh rabbit. Yeah, we got 1 hour and 16 minutes on the fire left. It's going to take us about that long to harvest our other bunny. So let's eat what bunny we have. Okay. Get devoured bunny. We should top off a little water too. Grab a bit of a drink. Man, that bunny's bouncing around. He's having a good old time. I must have killed his arch nemesis. Be like, I hated that fucking Buster Bunny. I'm glad he's dead. Thanks, Pete. You done me a favor, bro. Appreciate it. Now, if you could just go... Oh, you know what? So, to hell with bunnies. There were cattails around here, and I want all of them. Cattails are the superfood of the long dark. They never go bad. They cost next to nothing to get. Every cattail is not only a way to start a fire, it's also 150 calories. Their food, their fuel. There's a very dead rabbit right here coming right at us. I mean, he's coming right for us. We gotta take him down. We mucked it. That was a great shot, Pete. Nice toss. Bunny was like 2 feet away from you, and you threw it right past his head. Good work. So, bodes well for your chances at survival long term. I mean, if you can hit a rabbit that literally is coming up and begging you to kill it, and you having some trouble, doesn't bode well for your chances long term. That's okay. He's coming back around. We got another shot. Oh, Bunny's smart, though. He's moving laterally. Come at us, though, Bunny. Don't make us throw on the angle. He's serpentine. Got him! Get wrecked, Bunny. Yeah, who's dead now? I mean, it was clearly a matter of life or death. It was either us or him. We had no choice. Getting more cattail stalks. Cattails, I'm telling you, you always take your cattails, man. If cattails are around, you make every effort to harvest these bad boys. Also, another bunny is coming. Come to me, little bunny. Oh, little bunny friend, I promise I won't murder you. Oh, bunny, I lied, didn't I? Come here, rabbit. Crack. Sorry, bunny. Now you're dead. Did I get all the cattails? That's the important thing. We got plenty of rabbit now. I mean, there are 2 more rabbits up there just begging to die, but I feel like we have enough. How are we doing on calories? We've got a relatively full belly. We're not cold. We got plenty of available rabbit. We got a lot of firewood here. Let's just... I mean, we really probably have too many sticks anyway. Let's stoke the fire, harvest and eat another one of these rabbits. You're only at 95%? Well, let's harvest this bunny. Give me all of the bunny's meat, his hide and his gut. The hide and the gut we could put down and dry, and those become crafting materials later for us. Rabbit carcass is now empty. Our campfire is almost burned out. Throw a little reclaimed wood on there. Let's add a few more sticks. That should give us plenty of time to cook the bunny and also recharge our fuel supplies. And then I think we're going to probably wrap this episode up. I feel like it's been very productive so far. We murdered Bugs Bunny. We murdered Lola, Babs, and Buster as well. It's the rabbit apocalypse for all intents and purposes. Do I feel any shame, remorse, or guilt about it? Absolutely not. In fact, I feel pretty good about my prowess as a hunter. Let's get ourselves a liter of water as well. The sun is going down. I don't really want to be trapped outside after dark. That's a bit of a problem. We don't have any shelter. Let's boil this. We may need to stoke our blaze a little bit more. I really don't want to sleep outdoors, though. You know what? Maybe we just take a torch and go. I really don't want to just be like, okay, there's definitely going to be some shelter up here. We'll be fine. There'll be something we can use up here. There's going to be a refuge or, there'll be a cave or something we can hide in. Let's grab a couple more stones. Just in case we start missing some of our bunny shots. We've got plenty of bunny. Hey, old man's beard. And yeah, there's a climb point. Okay, we're gonna be fine.
Get up there.
We're gonna grab this old man's beard. Old man's beard we can use as it's moss to prevent infection. If we combine old man's beard and a bandage, makes a poultice for us. Also looks like we got some more rose hips here as well, which we're also gonna take because again, I can't not. I'm sorry, Long Dark. You gotta stop showing me these things because you know I'm gonna pick all of it up. Even though I definitely don't need any of this, I'm still picking it up. Oh, I had to drop my torch? Well, that's a jip. Couldn't I have just thrown it to the top of the ledge and picked it up at the top? I bet we could have, I just didn't think of it. Okay, so there's got to be like a cave or a shelter or something around here. Really what we want is mostly just a spot that's out of the wind. Another dead deer. We could spend some time taking on a little extra beef. How much you have 1.6. How long is it going to take to skin you? A while. You know what? Worth it. This is going to cost us some of our food. Also, we're very cold now. But we got a deer hide, man. A deer hide. We also got some extra meat out of that. And it's also very, very dark. This is not good. We took too long skinning that deer. Yes, we've already crouched under a thing. Thank you. We know how the button works. We know where the C key is. So it's dark. Oh, we maybe shouldn't have skinned that deer. It's dark. It's cold. We're not well insulated. We really need to find something we can use as some sort of makeshift shelter. Hear the sound of a waterfall. Is that a cave? That's a cave. Well, we're home for the evening. Let's grab these sticks very quickly, just because it did exhaust a pretty big part of our stick supply. We are starving to death, and it's cold. I really don't want to waste time breaking down. Let's get in this cave and start a fire. Oh, we're zoning. Okay, we're zoning. That's fine. Zoning is okay. Light. Each light source has pros and cons. You need an improvised light source to see in the dark. You can craft torches out of available materials. Flares provide a one-off light source. Lanterns last longer. Use up oil. Darkness hides dangers, etc., etc. We're going to go back. You know what? I don't want to leave the cave, though. I want to stay here. This is where we're going to wrap things up. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to watch us start a fire in this cave and cook Babs and Buster, you might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes of The Long Dark every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Right now, I'm going to have a Widow Wabbit stew. Much deserved. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Is it just me, or does my Elmer Fudd sound a little bit like Bane? Oh, look out, Batman. I'm here, and I'm the Bunny Avenger. I'm here to fight the Dark Knight with my blaster. My sword and magic helmet. See, he's a little bit like Bane.